You guys, today we're making pool float costumes. I'm so excited about them, and they are my first sewing tutorial. So first up, we have the rainbow unicorn. For this one, you're going to need white, rainbow, and black colored felt, plus some gold lame, and a bunch of stuffing along with a hot glue gun, craft glue, scissors, and a needle, thread, and sewing machine. First up, you're going to cut out your pieces. I'll have templates for all of these on the blog. You'll cut out the main piece from each color you have and a tail piece as well from each color. Next, you have to cut out your body. This should be about 15 to 20 inches longer than your waist and about 15 inches wide. So you'll cut out one piece like that and two pieces for the head using the template provided. Now you'll glue your tail together, layering them on top of each other to create that fun tail shape using your craft glue. To attach the tail to the body, keep the body piece folded in half and insert the tail into one edge, then stitch through all those layers and along the long side, leaving the opposite end open for turning. To attach the mane to the head, you will pin each piece in color order along the arc of the head and then stitch all the way around, leaving the bottom of the neck open for turning. Turn both pieces out, and then it's time to stuff them. Stuff them nice and full so they're nice and sturdy when you're wearing the costume. Once the head is stuffed, I used a circle to hot glue all the raw edges together of the head, and then I attached it with hot glue and by hand stitching it to the center of my body piece. Hot glue it first and then stitch around. Hot glue is just optional, by the way. To make the horn, cut out a triangle piece from your gold lame, fold it in half and stitch along the long edge of it, leaving the bottom open. Then you're going to turn it right side out. You may need to use a skewer or something, or sometimes the stuffing comes with these tools to make that point really pop. Then you're going to stuff it again nice and full so it stands up straight on top of the unicorn's head. And to attach it to the top of the head, you are just going to stitch it on with a hand stitch. Next, cut out the eyes. You'll need a larger black circle and a smaller white circle, 2 of each. Glue those together and then glue one eye to each side of the head. To finish your unicorn, hand stitch the other end of the body closed and then use a piece of strong Velcro, one on each side, so that you can adhere them together and wear them. Next up, the flamingo. For this one, you'll need pink felt, white, orange, and black felt, a sewing machine, needle and thread, a hot glue gun, craft glue, and scissors. Cut out your body piece again and fold it in half. Then cut out 2 head pieces, 4 wing pieces, and 1 tail. Also, you'll need 2 black pieces for the beak, as well as 2 white triangles to go above the beak. Use your craft glue to glue on the black beak pieces to the head that you cut out, 1 on each side, and then with right sides together, you're going to stitch around the entire head and neck of the flamingo, leaving the bottom open for turning. To attach the tail to the body, insert it into the folded piece that you have, fold it back over, and stitch along that short side and the longer side, leaving the other short end open for turning. Once you have it turned right sides out, you're going to stuff the entire thing. It'll take a lot of stuffing. And then before you turn your head right side out, you might want to clip some little slits into the curves of the head. It's a super curvy piece because it'll give it a smoother line once it's turned right side out. See? Super easy. Now it's time to stuff the head as well. Once it's stuffed, do the same thing for the wings. Stitch around the entire edge and then cut the curves and turn it right side out and stuff those too and stitch them up by hand. Then you'll hand stitch the neck onto the body of the flamingo and adhere those white triangles with glue on top of the black beak piece that you did. For the eyes, you'll need a white, orange, and black circle, 2 of each. Glue them on top of each other, and then glue them onto each side of the flamingo's head. To place the wings, you're going to mark where you want them to be, and then use your hot glue to place a bunch of glue onto the flamingo's body. And then you'll place the wing on top of that. Be sure to hold it in place for a little bit until it's nice and secure. To finish the flamingo, hand stitch the open end of the body closed, and then use your heavy-duty Velcro, one on each side of the body, to attach it to one another. And last but not least, the toucan. You'll need black, white, blue, and orange felt for this one, plus a hot glue gun and craft glue, scissors, needle thread sewing machine, stuffing, and heavy-duty Velcro. Cut out your body piece, your tail piece, and insert the tail just like you did with the flamingo, with the body folded over it, stitching the short end and the long end and leaving the other end open for turning. Then cut out 2 head pieces from the template and stitch along those as well, leaving the neck open. Go ahead and stuff the toucan's head and then cut out the various pieces for the beak. First, the yellow will be glued on top of the beak, the red will be glued underneath it, and the white piece will be glued around the neck of the toucan. Last, you'll cut out your orange piece and your 3 eye circles, a blue, a white, and a black. You'll need 2 of each one. Glue the orange piece on top of the end of the white that you glued on, and then finish each one with an eye on each side. You can follow the flamingo tutorial for the rest of the body and the wings. It's exactly the same. And now I want to know, which pool float are you going to be for Halloween? I gotta say, that toucan is very underrated. Be sure to stay tuned and subscribe for more Halloween DIYs coming your way. Bye guys!